Now it's time to start editing our information page or sales page, whatever you want to call it. This is the lengthiest page to edit, so we're going to take it in a couple parts here, but we're going to walk through step by step. So make sure our information page or sales page is highlighted in that faint blue, and again, come over here to edit page. We'll always start from the very top and down to the bottom. So I take off these extra pages up here just to keep it really simple. And then again, we'll hover over our logo here and click image. We'll make sure we click this little cloud with the arrow in it. And if you uploaded your logo in your very first page, you don't have to select file again. You can simply come over to your images. So anything that you've previously uploaded is just already put in there for you, and click insert. And again, we can come over here to the left-hand side and change that image size. We could just hover over this again and put whatever text we want to put in here. Again, you guys get to come up with your own text here because start your business days, start your business today. You guys put your own text here because I want you guys to really make this about your target audience, your brand, your product, and really make it your own. Again, we can come over here to edit this text. We can put our mission here. We can put our one-liner here. We can put whatever we want. Keep it short and concise. Okay. And tell them what we're looking to do and how we're looking to serve them. Now, this is the very first button that this template has. I recommend having a couple calls to action within your information page, which means it's just a button that directs them to your order page to actually make the purchase. So we can make that here. And we need to make sure when we have this button highlighted, we come over here to action when button clicked. This is super important. We want to say next step URL, which means it just takes them to the next step in the funnel, which again is that order page. Then we can come down here again on the left-hand side and we can take that out and we can change, we can say start today or get me started or something that really pulls them in. And then we can change the color again or the font just right here by font type. We can change all the different fonts to whatever we want. Then we can come down here to do the background color, maybe something bright that pops and really captures their attention. We can delete all these extra things out just because we don't need those. Sometimes it will make you delete little characters one by one if it doesn't let you delete the whole thing because it can be tricky. And then you can come and just delete the whole thing. So that's a super simple front page. If you guys did not upload a video in your squeeze page and you prefer to have it on your sales page, you guys can do that as well. And I can show you how to actually bring a video spot in. But let's just delete this first because this is desktop only, so we want to make sure that's out. And if you guys want to have a video in, you can actually drag over this video section. Let's see how this ends up. Okay, so it pops up really big for us. So if you want to have the video here, you can, and the same process applies. If you guys have a YouTube video or if you want to do a copy embed, you can do that direct link, or you can do the copy embed right here and just click edit code. And again, I highly recommend you guys make your own, but if you want to use mine below, it's the same video that I spoke about on the squeeze page. It's just totally up to you whether you want to have that on the squeeze page or the info page. And again, I will link that right below. So we want to make sure our cursor is blinking black and then click highlight and save. There we go. And then we can continue making the text down here. So we can give some extra tips here to say whatever you want. Again, please do not copy my words. I want everyone to make their own because these are not high converting words. I just want to show you guys how to do it. This area is really good to create really relatable content about your story. So you can give some stories here about you were really struggling before this product and what it did to help you. When I was lost and confused, again, I don't want to come up with your own story here, but this is what I would recommend putting in this space. And then you can just keep going down and down until you feel like you've crafted your story in a concise way about how this product has really helped you. But the very top of it is really relating to your audience and connecting on the struggles that you both have had. So once you write that here, simply by highlighting over, and if you ever want to change this text color, you can highlight it and click this little box right here and come up with your own color. And then that changes the actual font, or that changes the actual color of this text. If you ever are writing and you're like, oh my gosh, I'm typing something and I don't see it show up, chances are the text here is in white, so it's just not showing up. So always try to highlight first, change the color, and then you will see it pop up. So now again, we can change this button. This is a call to action button, and we can scroll down and we can say, get started today, or get me started, highlight it in red or whatever pop of color that you want that fits your branding, and then scroll up to the top and just make sure that action button when clicked is again, next step URL. So that way it takes them to the order page directly. Now we can scroll down, and again, this can be some key features of the product. So we could say benefits of product, whatever product you're selling, and then we can add some features about what the benefits are. If you want to change a background picture, you can highlight the whole section, and then you can just take out the background pictures by clicking this X, okay, or clicking this and making it whatever picture you want. So again, this works the same way as the logo. You can just exit it out, and then you can actually pick that cloud again and go upload an image or go to your previous images and just click, and then it's uploaded for you. So anytime you want to change those background colors, you just highlight the whole thing, scroll down on that control panel on the left-hand side, and click that little button right there. So again, we want to highlight over here and say, no upsells, free community for life, one-time investment, great networking opportunities, and we could say comprehensive education. Whatever key features you want to put here about whatever product you're selling. And then we can highlight this button again. Again, another call to action. Action 1 button clicked. Next step URL. Scroll down. Edit that button text on this left-hand side and say, get started today. I am ready. Maybe we want to change it up a little bit. I am ready. Change the color. Boom. We can keep scrolling down, and now we can get into actual testimonials or frequently asked questions. So I'm going to show you guys how to do this. Testimonials are really important. Frequently asked questions are also another alternative you can put on this info page as well. So I'm going to show you guys how to actually do that. We're going to delete all the stuff that we don't want. Just by hovering over, clicking that trash can, and clicking OK. We can take this out. We can take this out. And now we can go into the testimonials. I'm going to show you guys, I'm going to delete this so I can show you how to add it in, because a lot of templates don't come with a testimonial section right here. So I'm going to show you guys how to add this in from scratch, just in case your template doesn't have it. So we can delete this, and then I will show you guys how to do that. I'm going to delete this too, because I don't really like super long pages. I don't like to overload with too much information. Just a very concise funnel, but enough for them to understand what they're getting. So we're taking all the extra stuff out, and again, I'm going to show you guys how to do this. If your template comes with a place for testimonials, feel free to just use it and edit it as shown. But if you guys don't have that, I'm going to show you how to add one in. So we're going to come over here to this left-hand control panel again, and we're going to click section. So we're going to drag over a section, and wherever that blue line is highlighted is where that section is going to go. So you see that blue highlighted section between the dark blue background and that gray background. We're going to click that, and now we have a section here. I'm going to show you guys how to actually add in testimonials or a frequently asked questions section that you can add into your information page. We're going to start with testimonials. So once we have that section in there, we're going to actually change our left-hand side. Hit this blocks button. In the top left-hand side, we're going to hit blocks, and then we're going to click testimonials right here. So you can see all these templates we can choose from where we can actually edit these testimonials. So if we like this look, we can drag this over and make sure that it pops up right in the middle of that little section we just added. So we can add as many as we want. So if we want to add another one, we can add another one right here. And if we want to add another one, we can add another one right here. So we just have a whole section of testimonials. Now editing it is the same way. So if you want to go grab your testimonial, if you are in the roadmap, you can grab testimonials from the testimonials chat, highlight them, copy, and paste them right into here. So I've grabbed my testimonials, I've copied them, and then I can just highlight and click paste. Again, if it shows that black, don't worry, we can change this color to white, and then it pops right up for us. When you're using testimonials, I recommend just using the first name of the person who gave it to you or their initials or whatever they've stated in that testimonial. So we can just say Christy, and that's it. Or if the testimonial template that you've given or that you got through System.io, you can just put their name right here, and then you can delete this little extra section right here. We also can delete the image just so that it's just the testimonial just like this. So we can delete all the images just by hovering over and then doing the same process across the board. Now you can do 3 testimonials, again 6, 9, whatever you feel is good. There's not really an amount that you have to have that really converts. Anywhere from 3 to 6 is great, maybe 12, it's totally up to you. So I'm just going to delete those extra ones just so you guys see the process, but that's exactly how you add in the testimonials. So you have that little testimonial section. Now let's say you want to add in a frequently asked questions section, just for maybe some questions you had prior to purchasing a product and you want to add those in, and I will show you guys exactly how. So again, we want to drag over another section. And now in between this dotted line right here, we're going to scroll down to the bottom of this control panel and see this FAQ right here at the bottom left. We're going to drag this over and put it right in the middle of that dotted line box. And now we have a space to actually put our frequently asked questions. So this is a little tricky, so hang with me, take it step by step. What we have to do next is come up here, scroll to the top of this control panel on the left-hand side, and see this little A that says text on it. We're going to take that A and drag it in that box. And now we can actually type in the answer to our question. So, in order to change the question, we have to highlight this bar. We have to come over here to the left-hand side and we have to ask the question. How do we make money? Maybe that's the first question. Okay, and now we can actually edit this to be the answer. Okay. There we go. So now we want to add in another question. So what we'll do is highlight this again. We'll come over here and click Add FAQ Item. And the process starts again. So we can highlight this number 2 section right here and again ask the next question. Whatever questions you want, okay? We have to highlight this again, come over here to that A and drag it over. It all just starts with the ability to highlight this right here, and then you can edit again. So add the next one, highlight this, come over here to text and drag it over. This is just a little frequently asked questions section. Again, it's redundant and it takes some time, but this is a great place for you to add in just a couple, maybe 3 to 5 frequently asked questions that you get from your potential customers. Again, questions you had that you can come in here and edit right like that. So that is how you add in frequently asked questions section. And now we can take out the rest of this stuff, but in the next video, I'm going to show you guys how to do that. And then we're going to add in a section where we can include the course descriptions if you so choose. Again, not necessary, but you can, and I want to show you guys how to do that. It works the exact same as these frequently asked questions section, but I know that course descriptions are really valuable when people are wanting to know the inside of your product. So in the next video, I'm going to show you guys how to finish this information page and how to add in those course descriptions. So once we're done here, always make sure to click Save Changes in the top right-hand corner, and then we can go from here in the next video on how to add in those course descriptions.